is definitely a game changer for content creators, but you still have to choose your content generation tools carefully. ChatGPT and some of the other AI tools out there are cool to play around with, but what if you really need a professional solution for creating complete long-form blog articles? Hi again everyone, it's Michael from Web Hosting Cat. With AI being all the rage these days, I wanted to do a video here on one of the best AI content generators that isn't ChatGPT. It's called Content at Scale, and here I'm going to show you how you can use it to make creating your long-form blog article content much quicker and easier. Before we get started, I'd like to ask that you please click the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I truly appreciate it. Okay, let's get started with Content at Scale. Okay, so we're in our Content at Scale dashboard here. And in Content at Scale, you create projects to store your articles in. So we're going to go ahead and click the Create Project button. And now we're going to enter our project information here. Project name. And if you have a website, you can enter the URL here. We're going to enter the project context, say online marketing, and specify our target audience. Say entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants. And over on the right, you can set the tone of the article. As you can see, you have a lot of choices here. Happy, informative, professional, authoritative, bold. Let's get persuasive. Let's go with informative. And you set your language. And finally, you can set your word count range. Default is 2,000 to 3,000 words, which is usually really good. So now we're in our project screen. So we're going to create an article. So we're going to click on the Add Content button in the upper right corner here. And next, we're going to specify the source of the article or what we're going to base the article on. So you can use keywords, or you can use an existing blog post. You can use a YouTube video, or a podcast episode, or a separate audio file, or even a PDF document. For our demo, we're going to use a keyword. So we'll select that and click Next. And now we're going to specify the keyword we want to rank for. We'll use a long tail keyword here. Say how to sell coaching and consulting services online. And again on the right, we can specify a word count. And here at the bottom, we're going to add some additional topics we want covered. And as you can see, you also have the option to add an additional source. For now, we're just going to click the Create Content Now button. And you're going to prompt, are you sure? We're going to say yes, create the post. And as you can see, the status is now in queue. And in my experience using Content at Scale, it usually takes a couple minutes or so for the article to be generated. So let's take a look at our created article here. As you can see, we have a table of contents, and it's formatted very nicely. You also have featured highlighted points. You have block quotes. And we also got bullet pointed lists. And all of the topics we entered have been addressed in the article. And we finish with a conclusion. Now you'll notice in most of these paragraphs we have like one or two sentences. So this is where you definitely want to add your own experience and viewpoints. But overall, a great start and great looking article. So now let's go ahead and optimize our article that we've created. As you can see on the right under our SEO tab, we have a generated SEO title, URL slug, and meta description that you can use. We also have our optimization score, which is currently set as 82 out of 100. And below we can see some keyword usage data. If we click on the Research tab, we have a context brief. This is also the area used to rewrite. And if we click on Ranking Content, we can see some of the current articles on the web that are ranking for our keyword. You can check those out. We also have a plagiarism check. And we have an AI detector. Content at Scale is usually really good for avoiding AI detection issues. If you click on the Media tab, this is where you can upload images. I'll cover that a bit later. And we also have an area for article history. Let's go back to the SEO tab. If we click on the checklist icon, you can see you're given an on-page SEO checklist. Most of the items are already checked off, but there are a few that we can complete. As you can see, there are suggestions like using the keyword in the first paragraph, using the primary keyword in the subheader, etc. So these are items we can work on. And you also have an area for notes on your article. As you can see at the top, you have icon options that you would normally get in a document editor. You can also add links to your article or insert images, and you can also rewrite sections. So let's say we want to rewrite this opening paragraph here. We think it could be better. So go ahead and highlight it and just click the rewrite icon. And you'll get two new versions you can select from. You can also perform a rewrite again. We'll just close this for now. Now, if you want to rewrite the entire article, click the research button on the right. And you can modify your keywords, word count range, or additional context that you entered before. I'm going to keep it the same here. And we'll click the rewrite post button. You get a prompt, are you sure? We'll say yes, rerun it. And it's in queue. Again, takes usually a couple of minutes for the article to be ready for optimization, as we can see here. So let's take a look at our rewritten article. Yeah, I think it looks a little better. Formatting is still good. Now, once you're satisfied with the article, you can click the three dots in the right corner here, and you have the options to print your document. You can export it to Word, you can export it as a Google Doc, or export it as HTML. So we'll export it to Word. Just click the icon button, and there you go. Another thing I like about Content at Scale is the way it integrates with WordPress. If you click on integrations, you can see that you can integrate with Shopify or WordPress. So first we're going to download the WordPress plugin. And then we're going to go into our WordPress website. And we're going to install the plugin like you would any other uploaded plugin. So we'll click Add New at the top. And we'll click Upload Plugin and choose the file we just downloaded. Here it is here, Content Machine. And we'll click the Install Now button. And we'll go ahead and activate the plugin. And on the left, we'll click on Content Machine. And now we need to enter our API key. Go back to Content at Scale. Under Integrations, we'll click on the gear wheel icon. And it's going to give you your API key. We'll copy that. Go back to WordPress and paste it in. Click Verify. And we're connected. So now when we're in Content at Scale, we can change the status and it'll update automatically in WordPress. You can see here it's pending. Let's go ahead and take a look at our WordPress document. As you can see, it exports the document into one big classic block. But if we preview it, as you can see, the formatting still looks really good. Everything's intact. And the article looks great. Now let's add an image to our article. We click on the Media tab. And Content at Scale currently does not generate AI images, but you can upload your own, or you can use the pre-supplied gallery images, which is what I'm going to do for this demo. I'm going to select this image here. I'm going to click Use as Featured. And it says Update Successful in the right-hand corner. So let's go into our WordPress document. And if we scroll down on the right side, we can see our feature image has been added. So let's preview our document. And there it is. Our featured image is now in our WordPress document. Cool. If you need to contact customer support at Contact at Scale, click on the icon in the lower right, and you can click on Send a Message. And when you're starting out or for basic information, you can use the automated bot chat. It does a pretty good job at answering the basic questions you might have. However, if you do need to contact a live support person, you can just type in your question or issue. And at the top, you can see the stated response time is within a day. Don't worry, it's usually not that long. I've been connected with a support person in a few minutes. So here's someone who's already online answering my question. And I found the support staff very helpful and courteous. So how does Content at Scale stack up against ChatGPT? If you go to the Content at Scale website, they have a great chart listing all of the differences between the two. I'll leave a link in the video description that you can check out. Here I just want to highlight the major differences that I see. First, the advantages with Content at Scale. It generates longer form articles much better. It takes less time to generate full articles. It integrates very well with WordPress and Shopify. You can use it as a great content repurposing tool. And the customer support is superior. With ChatGPT, obviously the big advantage is that it's free, and you can use it to generate other types of content such as ads and emails. As we mentioned, Content at Scale is primarily focused on creating great long-form articles. So I went ahead and generated an article on the same topic that I used in Content at Scale earlier. This is what I got from ChatGPT. As you can see, not much formatting and not nearly as much content. Again, contrast that with Content at Scale, where the article we generated has much more content, and the formatting is far superior. And for long-form blog or website content, I think it's a much better choice. So who should really be using Content at Scale? If you have a business or agency that needs to consistently create long-form blog and website content, and you have the budget, then I would definitely recommend Content at Scale. In conclusion, I believe Content at Scale is the best AI content generation tool if you have a business or agency that needs to consistently create long-form blog and website content. It does a great job generating professional quality content that is research-backed and optimized. It does require more of a budget than other AI tools, but the money you can save by not having to pay outside writers for content creation can definitely offset the cost. I've included a link in the video description that you can use to try out Content at Scale, and you'll also be eligible for 20% more bonus credits. And if you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button. Until next time, this is Michael James wishing you the best with your content creation.